Welcome. Today we're diving into JavaScript comments, a vital part of writing clean and maintainable code. Comments are like notes you leave for yourself and others. They explain the why behind your code, helping anyone who reads it understand your intentions. In this guide, we'll explore different types of JavaScript comments and look at best practices for effective documentation. Think of them as little roadmaps through your code. Let's start with the basics. There are two main types of comments in JavaScript: single-line and multi-line. Single-line comments begin with two forward slashes, and they're perfect for short explanations or temporarily turning off a line of code. For example, you might use them to explain what a specific line of code does or to temporarily disable a piece of functionality for testing. Multi-line comments, on the other hand, start with a forward slash and an asterisk and end with an asterisk and a forward slash. They can span multiple lines and are ideal for longer explanations or for commenting out several lines of code at once. Use these when you need to provide more extensive notes or temporarily disable a whole block of code. Now let's move on to JSDoc. JSDoc is a standardized way to document your JavaScript code, making it easier to understand and use. It uses special tags within multi-line comments to provide detailed information about your functions, parameters, return values, and more. For example, the @perm tag documents what parameters the function takes. The @returns tag explains what the function gives back. The @throws tag is used to list any errors that might happen, and the @example tag to show how it might be used. Using JSDoc can provide enhanced support for your code in your editor, such as auto-completion. It allows for automatic documentation generation, makes code easier to maintain, improves team collaboration, and enables type checking in TypeScript. Some best practices include documenting all public-facing parts of your code, including examples for complex functions, keeping descriptions clear and short, being consistent with your format, and making sure to update the documentation as the code changes. Finally, let's look at some best practices and patterns for using comments. It's crucial to comment on why your code is doing something, not just what it's doing. Comments should be kept up to date with your code. Make sure to document any uncommon situations in your code and keep a consistent formatting style in your comments. It's also really helpful to include examples for complex logic. When commenting, make sure to include complex business logic, non-obvious workarounds, and public-facing parts of your code. Also comment on important warnings or architectural decisions. When writing your code, try to write code that is self-documenting or makes sense without much comment. Refactor unclear code. Keep your comments focused and remove old commented out code, and try to keep your code as readable as possible. If you like this video, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. Visit codelucky.com for more such useful content.